Megaworld Corporation is one of the leading real estate developers in the Philippines today, with various trailblazing real estate development projects strategically located in burgeoning commercial and industrial nodes within Metro Manila, in the Calabarzon corridor, and in strategic cities in the Visayas. It has projects in Metro Manila, Iloilo, Cebu, Palawan, and Boracay. In today's video, I will be discussing the step-by-step process on how to reserve a unit at any Megaworld project. I also have an infographic on the buying process for pre-selling property in the Philippines. If you want a copy of this infographic, then send me an email so our team can forward you a copy. There are 4 steps to buying a unit from any Megaworld project. Step 1, decide which city you want to invest in. The Megaworld portfolio is one of the biggest in the Philippines since when they develop, they don't do one project at a time. Megaworld does entire townships. For instance, their project in Iloilo is a 70-hectare township. In Mactan, New Town in Cebu, it's 30 hectares. Paragua Coast Town in Palawan is 462 hectares, and Boracay New Coast is 150 hectares. They have projects in Metro Manila and key cities all over Visayas and Mindanao. So the first step is to decide which city you want to invest in so your broker can then present to you the available projects in the city that you are interested in. Step number 2, choose an experienced real estate agent to assist you and guide you throughout the buying process. Do your due diligence on your agent. Check how long he or she has been in the real estate business. What is their track record? Do you know anyone who can give feedback on this agent? You can check your common friends on Facebook, ask them for feedback on the character of the agent if he or she is not someone you personally know. You can also ask for their PRC ID and check their registration at the PRC website. Your agent will be facilitating the transaction for you, and this is a long-term process, so it's important that you know that they have your best interests at heart. Why do I recommend getting a good agent versus trying to do it yourself, or choosing someone that you might know but who isn't an experienced agent? It's because real estate is a long-term investment. So you will want someone who you can rely on, who will be there for you from start to finish. You'll want someone who you can call years from now if you have a concern with the developer that you want help on. Step number 3, review available projects with your broker. Once you've selected a city you want to invest in and an agent or broker who will share with you the available pre-selling projects. Since Megaworld develops townships, there are often different projects to choose from. With Mactan New Town, they have several pre-selling condos available. With Boracay New Coast, they have villas, commercial lots, residential lots, condos, and condotels. Although most of these are already sold out at Boracay New Coast, but they just launched recently a new phase for the residential lots. So if you're looking to buy a lot in an exclusive community in Boracay, then you might want to check this out. In their Paragua Coast Town project, they have residential lots, commercial lots, their Mercato shop house lots, which is a mix of residential and commercial, condotel units, and condominium units available. So let's say you want to invest in a pre-selling condo in Paragua Coast Town. I will then send you, if you've chosen me as your broker, send you the updated inventory so you can choose which unit you would like to move forward with. Once you've chosen a specific unit, I will then send you the computation for that specific unit and walk you through the payment terms. Megaworld is very flexible when it comes to their payment terms. Usually, their standard down payment is about 40% payable in between 36 to 60 months, depending on the project. So there's usually a portion, like around 10%, that's payable within 36 to 60 months, while the remaining 30% is payable every year in lump sum payments. And then the 60% can be paid via home loan or bank financing. And then the 4th step is choose and reserve your unit of choice. So once you finalize what unit you want to reserve, the next step is to reserve it. When it comes to reservation requirements compared to other developers, Megaworld has the least number of reservation requirements, so it's super convenient for buyers. Now, for the reservation requirements, you will need to submit 2 valid IDs with 3 specimen signatures, your TIN, reservation fee, or the proof of transfer of reservation fee, filled up reservation documents. Other developers, on the other hand, will ask for proof of income, marriage and birth certificate. But with Megaworld, you just need to submit your IDs lang talaga, plus proof that you have paid for the reservation fee via online bank transfer. So the reservation fee, again, can be paid online to any of Megaworld's bank accounts. Another big plus with Megaworld is that you can pay for your down payment through Acquire. For those who are not familiar with Acquire, it is a payment platform that allows you to pay the monthly down payment for your property in the Philippines from anywhere in the world as long as the developer is partnered up with Acquire. Most developers will require buyers to issue post-dated checks as a way to pay for their down payment. But most of the time, OFWs, especially those who have been living abroad for a long time, don't have bank accounts in the Philippines. So having a payment platform that allows them to pay online will answer this problem for them. So instead of having to open a checking account in the Philippines or borrowing the checking account of their relatives, which will entail for them to transfer their funds to the relative's account, they can just pay by themselves online through Acquire. So it's super easy and super convenient. And there are also a lot of developers already in the Philippines who have partnered up with Acquire. So you can check out Acquire website for the list of developers. Other options for equity transfer are bank transfer, Acquire, of course, I just mentioned that, Remitly, GCash. So with GCash, you just need to pay ahead of time. So quick disclaimer, the payment platforms can differ from project to project. So the ones I mentioned above are mainly for Paragua Coast Town, but all Megaworld projects definitely have Acquire as a payment option for the down payment. Now, for your TIN or tax identification number, Megaworld will also take care of verifying your TIN for you. If you don't have a TIN, they'll also take care of applying for a new TIN on your behalf. Another thing that I like about Megaworld is that they no longer require OFWs to have an attorney in fact or a representative. So most of the developers, the majority, will require OFW clients to have an attorney in fact or representative to sign documents and transact for them. But since Megaworld wants the buying process to be as convenient and as easy as possible, they've eliminated the need of having an AIF. So buyers can now sign all the documents themselves using e-signature, from the reservation agreement, contract to sell, to the deed of absolute sale. When it comes to convenience in buying pre-selling property, Megaworld is currently #1 because they really have made it super easy for buyers, especially those who are based abroad, to invest in their projects here in the Philippines. So I hope other developers will catch up as well. So during the reservation stage, I will then email you the reservation forms that you will need to fill up and sign. So let's quickly run through the forms you will need to sign to reserve your unit. So quick disclaimer lang, forms may vary depending on the project. So first off is reservation form. Next is authorization letter, that this basically authorizes Megaworld to process with BAR on your behalf. SPA to process TIN. So this will authorize Megaworld to file a new TIN for you or update your existing TIN. And then we have buyer's info sheet. So this is where you input all your personal info like your name, contact info, address, and other pertinent information. And then undertaking for PDC discount. So usually Megaworld has a 3% discount for buyers who can issue post-dated checks right after reservation. And then we have e-consent form. So it's a form consenting to allow Megaworld to use your e-signature for the reservation docs. A list of the documents included will be listed in the form. So you'll just need to put 3 specimen signatures in this file. For some projects, Megaworld will only require to submit 2 valid IDs, no need for the specimen signatures, since the specimen signatures will be in this consent form. But for other projects, you will still need to submit 2 valid IDs with 3 specimen signatures. So it depends. Case-to-case basis, depends on which project you want to reserve in. So now once you've submitted your IDs, proof of transfer, and all the forms, you're done. Congratulations on your new investment. So once you're done with equity payment, the next step is to process your home loan application. So you will need to do this around 2 to 3 months before your equity payment ends. And then you can start applying for a home loan at any of the project's accredited banks. So don't worry about this, as I will also assist you in the home loan application process. My promise to you as your broker is that I will be with you from start to finish. So if you have any concerns with your investment or with the process, we will tackle them together. I have an entire video on how to apply for a home loan. You can check it out here. I'll also put the link in the description. Now, the next step is loan takeout and unit turnover. So once you're approved by the bank, they will release the loan to the developer, and then the developer will turn over your unit to you. So I also have a video on the turnover process for condominiums. You can check it out here. I'll also link it in the description. This video is specific to condos, but the process is actually quite similar for house and lot or lot-only projects. But for lots, it's more straightforward since there's no more punch listing involved, since it's just a lot. There's not much to inspect. And that is it for today's video. Again, the 4 main steps to buying a unit at any Megaworld project are: first, decide which city you want to invest in. Step number 2, choose an experienced real estate broker to assist you with the buying process. Step 3, review the available projects with your broker. Step 4, choose your unit and reserve your unit. And that's it for today's vlog. If you found this video interesting, all I ask for is a subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.